Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm going to be bringing you another game, this time on Live Oaks, and it's going to be an encounter battle. Now I'm going to be between Spandex and Felix, wearing 3 tier 10 heavy tanks, and on this map, usually, I would go to the train tracks, but it's encounter mode, the flag is in the town, and we're in heavy tanks. Now, the heavy tanks don't mean much, even if I'm in a heavy tank. If it's not encounter mode, I'll usually go train tracks. In most scenarios, but in this, you definitely want to go town, I found. Because if you go train tracks, usually what I found happens, at least to me, is the enemy will just cap me out. So, 2 artillery, which is a little bit concerning. I'm hoping that by going to the town, I'll be able to avoid those. 279E isn't too much of an issue. Now, the E5's accuracy isn't the greatest, but it's got 340 heat pound, which should just be able to butter 279E. Felix is in his 705A and Spandex is in the IS-7. So we've got a nice little platoon here. And given the map and the positioning, 3 tier 10 heavy tanks in a town, we should be able to do some work. So as I keep opening the map there, constantly trying to keep aware of where the rest of my team is. Even though there isn't too many of us in town at the moment, again, we're not too worried because we're 3 of the top tier tanks. And you're going to see the little circular map I use comes in handy in a moment. I'm going to cross over before getting shot. I've seen the 54. I'm going to cut him off. Now I would stay here to get another shot at him, but I'm wary of the artillery, so I don't want to stay where I think the artillery can hit me. So I want to move away from that gap, get the kill, and keep moving. Now the Sturret light tank sits in this corner. Now, me being a tier 10 heavy, I want to go there and side scrape, but I also don't want to block him in front of all the enemies. So I'm going to be careful and considerate. I'm going to give him some room so we can back up. Okay, so now the 279E and the 705A are here. Just not too ideal. We got one shot to the 705A. 705A hits me back, and he's got more alpha, so he won that trade. I want to get over to where the 279E is and deal with him. And to be fair, we're discussing it right now. I want to deal with both of these. Because if we can, after I get tracked, Felix comes out here to finish the light tank for me. If we can finish these 2 top tier heavy tanks, like right here, right now, that'll make the rest of the game a lot easier. And see, the enemy team's already falling apart. I bounce the 7-0, the 279. He bounces me. Now I'm going to side scrape. Got the heat loaded. And if you just look, you want to aim for center of mass almost. And if he's angling and you come out a bit more, you can actually pen the shoulder of it. So he fires HE at me. So if you keep watching, if you're ever struggling against penning these things, even with your premium rounds, just come out. Nice, calm shot into the center. I fire one more round, heat round, but because it's a heat round, it doesn't go through the side armor, and now I load back to AP. And you're going to see here, trying to angle my armor for both of them. I'm going to angle for the 705A first, and now I work on trying to angle my lower plate for the 279. I finish 705A, and Spandex finishes the 279. And now, we've seen that the rest of the enemy have actually gone tracks, which, as I said at the start, not really recommended on encounter mode, because at this time our team could have capped out by now. But obviously, me, Spandex, and Felix aren't going to cap out. Now, I'm on 2 kills, and I believe Felix is on 2 kills, and we're just driving back here. Yep, there we are, me and Felix on 2 kills. I've been spotted, I'm not too bothered. For them to this to be a bit of a miracle. And then a tank gets spotted, trying to aim in the shot. And if you've seen the bottom left there, Spandex has just killed an enemy tank, so now all of us are on 2 kills, and Felix, or Spandex, I think it's Felix goes, we're close to a brothers in arms. So I've got my 3rd kill, Spandex just got his 3rd kill in the artillery, now we just need to get Felix one. So, there's an M48 Patton who's going to be, unfortunately that shot gets absorbed by a track. M48 Patton's going to be a bit of a problem because he's hull down with a nice gun. the one-shot the thing, and what you're going to see me do now is just going to weave left to right in a zigzag pattern, make myself hard to hit. I'm not going to shoot that tank because I want Felix to get it. Unfortunately, the AT-15 kills him, so now, with the artillery being across the map, our last chance for a Brothers in Arms is to have Felix kill this Patton. Now unfortunately, could the Pattons hold down, he's going to get shot into Felix, multiple of them while we're moving in. Now the M40 Patton had to back up here because there's a TD next to him. And the M40 Patton does a really good job over here of using the dead tanks as cover. So I got one shot into him, and as we come over you're going to see that tank he just killed, he's going to use him as cover. So very good move by the Patton. I should have just gone for the cupola shot there, but I wasn't happy with my accuracy to even try it, but it was the best choice I should have made. Now I want to get one more shot in, because Felix can't one-shot him unless he high rolls. There we go, so I'm like, Felix shoot him, Felix bounces, and they're going to see me look at Felix and sees a one-shot. I don't want the Patton to kill him. So to stop the Patton from shooting Felix, I'm just going to go sideways onto him in the hope that he'd rather shoot a sideways on tank than Felix. He tries to get behind me to use me as cover, which is a good move on his part, and I knew he was going to do it because of the way he was using the dead tank as cover. And Felix managed to pick up the kill. It's not the craziest game you've ever seen, but I think a nice bit of a team play at the end there. As I said, Felix was a one-shot, so to stop the Patton going for him, I thought if I just gave him as juicy a target as possible for damage, he wouldn't shoot him, because I had loads of hit points left, so I just went completely sideways onto him in the hope that he'd rather just shoot me. And it worked, that's exactly what he did. So, this game, not the most amazing game you'll ever see in a tier 10 tank, and it was only against tier 8s and whatnot, but this was a high caliber for 5,500 damage almost, only 100 assistance, 2k block for a steel wall, 3 kills, only a second class, but a Brothers in Arms as well. And a pretty nice worked one, I think. Went to the town, cleared up, and then went back. Didn't want to cap because we felt confident we had the game. And unfortunately for the M46 Patton, he was their only player on his team apparently, so commiserations to him. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.